What's the first thing out of our mouth to start a podcast?
What's up, losers?
But we're rolling. Cameras are rolling. Audio's rolling.
Can we get a hiya?
Check.
What are we doing?
Who let the dogs out? Okay, so you know you want to do it?
It's the Trinity at work.
Scotty's gonna have a time doing that.
We will follow.
Action.
Anything.
For the youth.
It's for you.
Oh!
Yes.
Y-O-U caps, small T-H. Guys, we're here. We have made it.
We made
This
it.
is it. And you might be wondering why we're so excited. We are excited because we've been talking about doing this very thing for too long. And we are actually beginning. We are starting our youth podcast today. And you are tuning in to the very first episode that we have. I'm so excited about this. I am pumped about this. We have a lot planned for this. We're going to have some great conversations. We're going to talk leadership. We're going to have some guests on this podcast.
Love it.
I know we got some One Big Night guests already confirmed that are going to be flying in from around the country.
So fun.
And they're going to be on this with us. We're going to talk church life. We're going to talk how you can get involved and try to keep you up to speed on everything going on in the life of our church. And like I said, I am just pumped. We're actually doing it.
It's history in the making.
We're actually doing it.
Yeah.
What are you guys excited about when it comes to this?
This podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I think just, like, the memories and, like, the fun times.
We're having some fun.
Like, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to, like, engage with the youth through this podcast. And, like, them ask us questions through social media, through even being on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
I think they should give us challenges to do on the podcast.
Yes. Love that.
Send us ideas and we have to
Here
do
for
it. We
it.
have to eat it. We have to
Good.
dance it. We have to sing it.
Uh-oh.
Someone has to dye their hair. Like, let's do some stuff, right? Let's have some fun.
It's getting real now.
Yes.
It's getting real now.
I'll go blonde.
Lord.
Let's do it.
Let's
I'm gonna have too many bottles of hot sauce sent. Oh, Lord.
Tabasco or Buffalo?
Oh, Frank's all the way.
Oh.
That's no question.
Wait, is
Or I
that-
guess Tabasco or
what
Frank's
is-
would be a better question.
What
Yeah.
is Frank's? Is that
Frank's
it's
Red
got-
Hot.
Is it
That is like
but is it
the
technic-
Buffalo.
What is Frank's?
It's like the
No.
buffalo hot sauce.
But like there's Frank's Buffalo and then there's just Frank's Hot, right?
No,
Or
no.
is it always
Frank's
No,
is
Frank's-
Buffalo.
Frank's is just hot.
Frank's
I don't
is
know, man.
Frank's is the flavor of the
Okay.
buffalo wing. I'm a Tapatio guy myself.
I like Chalalala.
Ch-
I don't know
ah,
what it's called.
Cholula.
That's the one.
Cha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Hey,
Or what did
whoa!
wait.
I can get
Speaking
down
of
with the Chipotle Cholula.
Cha-la-la-la-la.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
Okay. Well, like, if you can't tell, we're going to have some fun
Yes.
Yes.
on
Lots
this
of fun.
podcast. And the vision of this is really just another avenue of us to have some real conversation and
on.
Yep.
talk about growth and how we can move forward as a youth ministry, as a church, and as individuals. And PK, for this first one, we really just want to recap the past couple weeks. We've had an incredible start to this year. PK did Vision Weekend a couple weeks ago, and he laid it out for us as a church. And this is the year of the
Leader.
This is the year of the leader.
That sounded
And we just want to talk about that. And then he kicked off a brand new series, Leaders of the Bible.
yeah.
And he talked about Gideon this past week. I don't know about you guys. Let's just have a conversation about it. Like, everything he was saying, I literally turned to the person sitting next to me, and I was like, every day of my life. That's how I
Relatable.
feel.
I feel that.
Relatable.
Like, when it comes to leadership, there's been many times I've counted myself out
Yep.
Totally.
because I put it in a box. It was the personality. It was an Enneagram type.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was a certain position you had to have or a title.
Yep.
And I love that he started his series and he said, take it out of the box.
Yep.
And you are a leader. When you say yes to Jesus, yes, you're saying, forgive me of my sins and I
Yeah.
surrender my life to you. But you are signing up for a mission, really, of leadership
Yeah.
and leading other people towards Christ. So I don't know how it hit you guys this weekend, but I just found myself in this message when he talked about Gideon.
Yeah.
And I just found myself within it.
It's crazy how many leaders you look back in the Bible and thought that they weren't equipped.
Right.
You know, and I love how he talked about that, but that God is the one who equips you, you know, to become that leader.
So good.
And I mean, you read that in the Bible all the time. Like,
Yep.
I'm not the man for this. And
Right.
God's like, actually, no, you are.
Right.
And I'm gonna help you, but you're the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny. Literally before church started, we were in the back, the worship team, like back in the green room, and Zach was telling this story of how Saturday he went to play basketball with the guys, and he was explaining, like, I walked in, I was feeling pumped up, and then I see these guys, and he's like, immediately, I was like, why am I here? Like, I shouldn't be doing this. And literally someone in the room was like, oh, some Gideon syndrome, huh? So then we all walk out and PK starts talking. We're like, what? Like, we just talked about this.
Yeah.
But it's so true. We do that to ourselves so quickly. Like, oh, I can't do this, or these people are more qualified, or whatnot. And so it's good to just, get that kind of motivation, start to see that in ourselves.
Yeah, we definitely box ourselves in. And there's nothing like busting through that box. And I hope that for our youth ministry. Yeah. I hope high school students this year that you recognize the influence that you have on your life. Like, you are at your school, you are on that team, you are where you're at on purpose because God wants you there. Yeah. So and I believe He's gonna break some things off of you this year in the best way. Some mindsets and how you see yourself and the potential that's within you. You're going to start to recognize it. And even middle school students, you read the Bible and you read about Samuel and you read about young guys that are 12 years old that are being called by God to literally lead nations. Like,
wild.
What? Like, 12 years old. So we count ourselves out, but God's included us. And I pray that this year in our youth ministry, we see students answer that call in their heart.
Absolutely.
And that he gives us as a team the wisdom to lead them to that and to help them find those spaces, because I don't want to see our high schoolers graduate high school and say, man, I missed my opportunity. I missed my mission field. I missed that team I was on. I want to hear testimonies and stories, and I believe we are going to hear them of, man, I had like 50 students come with me to one big night, and we loaded them up on the bus. And I started a school Bible study. Have you guys heard about what's going on at Rogers High School?
Yeah. Rogers has it's a club every Friday at both lunches. I believe they're doing it's called Jesus Club.
Jesus Club.
I love it.
It started out with how many students?
It was like 20 students the first one, then 70 the second one.
Oh my gosh.
And now it has over 100 students at Rogers.
Let's go.
But how did it start? It started with a leader.
Yeah.
It started with someone saying, I can do something.
Yep.
Let's go for it.
Good.
Step out in faith. I don't know what the response is going to be. Yeah. He probably got a lot of no's.
Yeah.
Probably got a lot of, no, I'm not going to show up. That's dumb. And, whatever.
For sure. Yeah.
But they did it.
Wow.
And they're doing it. And there's worship now.
Crazy.
Dang.
Wow.
There's like a little mini message I hear. That's happening at a public high school in our space. So while all the crazy's going on, someone's saying, I'm not going to curse the darkness. I'm just going to light a candle. And I'm going to do my part. Yeah. So,
that's so
lead.
Yeah.
When it comes to leadership, we can all like grow in different facets. Like, what's an area of growth that you want to see yourself personally this year as a leader?
Gotta think about that one for a sec.
I hate conflict. I gotta figure out how to deal with conflict. Conflict, it's my worst enemy.
Like having hard conversations?
I'm in conflict with conflict itself. Having hard conversations, having real life building but challenging conversations. I'm excited to grow in that this year.
Good.
Yeah.
Really good.
I'd say like stepping out of the box with youth, and like I tend to stick to my group of people and like just hang out because I know that I can have fun with them. But as a leader, I need to step out of the box. Hey, what's up? You're new here. And I just need to get better at connecting with youth themselves and not just other leaders or people that I know. So
really good.
Connecting with youth for sure.
Really good.
Love that.
I think following after that, I would say being intentional, for me, and just, I started sitting with youth on Sundays, and we've got our little row on the left side in the front row. And
what campus? Tell them.
Tacoma.
Come on.
Campus.
Come sit with Lily.
Us on Sunday morning service. I got a seat saved for you. We're starting out by rows, and I got a full row filled, started filling up a second row. We're getting there.
Love it.
But just being intentional and sitting with the youth and being involved in their lives.
Really good.
Love that.
To add on top of that, I think like I just want to be more consistent, like just in every area of my life, but like especially with the students, like showing up and being intentional and like with what they're a part of.
Yep. Really good.
Being present.
And you're doing a great job of that. I mean, you're at Steilacoom High School. You're hanging out at lunchtimes.
Chick-fil-A.
You got a group coming in to the church on Tuesday. We have some high school students
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
that come here on Tuesdays to hang out. You
Love
guys are
it.
doing Bible study
Yes, we are.
and all that. So creating spaces,
Yeah.
Yep.
really good. Really
Yeah.
good. Grandma,
Grandma.
what about you?
Go on the readers.
We're talking about no joke. We're talking about just this little leadership assessment that we just took, and I came to find out that I'm like really low visionary, and it's been really good to, I think, just see that in front of myself. So I love tasks. Like I love being able to check off things on my to-do list and like feel accomplished and like
Yep.
tangibly feel that success. But I know sometimes I can get tunnel vision into like the tasks and what I'm doing.
Really good.
And like as Christians, like we're called to be relational. Like we have to be
Right.
with the people.
Yeah.
And so just learning, like the tasks need to get done. I have to be focused on the things, but how can I pull myself out of that and find those spaces where I can be with the people and invest relationally where I need to.
Really good.
For
sure.
We're all on the west side of the state, but I think we should call.
Give her a call.
We should call Britt.
Be Brittany Benger.
Into this.
Let's see if she
Let's
answers.
go.
See if she answers.
Knock,
This will be
knock.
really awkward.
I wonder what she's doing. Maybe we
know.
shouldn't hold it
Ring.
this way because I don't know what she's doing. Maybe I should. Never mind.
Make
See
sure
if
to
she
get it
answers.
in the mic.
Question is she gonna answer?
If she doesn't answer,
Is
this
she
will be
gonna-
awkward.
Is she gonna send you a
Red?
voicemail?
Oh.
Hello.
There she is.
Oh.
Britt, we're here. Oh, you got Rockwell with you.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay, we're shooting a little podcast right now, okay? And we were hoping you would answer, and you did. So you succeeded the mission. I'm gonna turn you this way so the camera can see you. I don't know if we can zoom in on it.
I'll try.
We'll try to zoom in on it. Cameron's editing it, but
No need to zoom in. You're fine.
no, you're good. You're good. Everyone needs to see you. Maybe you and Raquel can answer this. We're talking about what's an area of growth that you want to grow in your leadership this year?
Ooh.
Really quick, like 30 seconds.
Well, I want to grow in bringing more people alongside. So helping people come alongside me, and so we can do this thing together.
I love
Fire.
it. I love
Boom. Rockwell?
Fire.
I would say maybe like leadership area because I hesitate a lot and I second guess. So like being more of a leader in myself and not second guessing and just doing what I'm called to do.
Like believing you're a leader.
Yes, that's
good.
where.
I love it.
Yeah.
Having confidence.
So you could probably relate with what Pastor Kevin talked about this past weekend. The reluctant leader.
Because I was serving in church.
You haven't watched the message because you were serving in Church Kids.
Uh-oh.
Well, you were leading in Church Kids. We love to hear that. But go watch that message because it was so good.
Bomb.
So good.
Yep, reluctant leaders.
And if you haven't watched the message and you're watching this,
Thank
go.
you for YouTube.
Yeah, go watch it.
Go watch
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay,
you
wave
so
to
much.
the camera. Thanks for answering.
Bye.
Adios. Buenos
Bye,
dias.
Britt.
Oh, Brit.
I love it.
Britt's a legend.
What a gal.
She is.
Britt's-
The good old Rockwell.
What a gal.
Well,
What a gal. Well, this is the year of the leader,
Yep.
and we're going to be talking a lot about it. And we hope that as we talk about it, that people start to recognize the moment and the time that we're in history, that God has placed us here, and no one else is coming. I love that Pastor Kevin's been saying that. No one else is coming. Like, we're it. Tag, we're it.
Yep.
So let's lead, and let's set the tone, and let's not shy away. Let's not be hesitant, and let's do what God has called us to do in every single way. This is our first podcast, guys.
First ever.
We actually did it.
We did it.
We actually did it. Is there anything
So
else we
excited.
want to say before we log off?
I am a leader.
I am a leader.
Emmy's feeling bold.
She's feeling bold. Oh, you know what we did do? Let's do this. We did make a leadership code.
Yes, we did.
Hey.
We did.
Yeah.
And you're going to hear this
Ooh.
more.
John, that's what I was
That's what
doing.
you were doing.
I think
Okay.
that's what she was starting.
It was a great
I
setup.
am a leader.
I am a leader.
That was a great setup.
Started it.
I forgot about it. But we're going to read this together, and then you're going to start hearing this more at youth ministry on Thursdays, One Big Nights, in team huddles if you're serving on the team.
Social media.
And all that. But as you read this, you start to feel bigger on the inside, but not just on the inside. Your shoulders go back.
Yeah.
Because
Felt
it's
like you
just
hit the gym.
affirmations of a leader. So, you guys ready? Let's try to do it on pace, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
3, 2.
I am a leader. I am a person of influence. I honor up, honor down, and honor all around. I am blessed with everything and entitled to nothing. Today I choose to be a blessing. With God's help, there is nothing I cannot do. I don't walk away from problems because I am the solution. Forward is my rhythm. Kingdom is my focus. I am on mission to hear, well done, good and faithful servant. Boom!
There it is.
Dang. Year of the Leader. Thanks for tuning in to episode 1 of the Youth Podcast. We will see you soon for episode 2.
Bye.